Hello, my fellow Americans and international friends, and welcome back into the Cal Report. Today is May 8th, 2025. So for today's edition, we're going to head on over to the Placentia-Yorba Unified School District for their board meeting that just took place on Tuesday night. We'll feature the agenda item that was a resolution brought forward by Leandra Blades supporting Title IX and fairness in girls' interscholastic sports. They currently have a liberal majority here, so you can probably already guess how this is going to go. Let's take you to public comment first, and then we'll show you the board's discussion and then the vote.
It's more than a policy. It's a statement about values, fairness, safety, and equal opportunity for girls in sports. Title IX was passed to ensure that female athletes could compete on a level playing field, and that promise is worth protecting. Protecting our kids stands with young athletes, their families, and the women who came before them. And to Board Member Marilyn, I know that you know what's at stake. You're a mom, you have kids of your own. Please, I beg of you, stand for this resolution.
My name is Stephanie, and I'm the Senior Director of Advocacy and Education at the LGBTQ Center OC. I'm speaking today in strong support of our trans students and their families within Placentia-Yorba Unified School District.
By allowing males to compete in girls' sports, we are jeopardizing the safety, well-being, and future of our female athletes. The physical advantages that males possess, such as greater strength and speed, can pose a serious risk of injury to our daughters when they are forced to compete against male athletes. This only puts our girls at a disadvantage, but also raises concerns about their physical and emotional well-being on the field of competition.
This resolution will violate the rights of transgender athletes encoded in state law and CIF rules. The board should provide, before voting on this, the board should provide at least an hour of public session time to hear from established experts in the fields of genetics and biochemistry of transgenderism so that we can become more precise in the language we use about this small and vulnerable community.
This resolution is only the beginning. Protect not only girls' sports, but protect both boys and girls that are being swept up into the mythology that they can recreate themselves.
The irony of presenting this resolution on the same night as an anti-bullying campaign is unfortunately lost on many here in this room. The anti-bullying campaign lists types of bullying, and the statement reads, purposefully excluding someone from activities. And yet we are presenting a resolution that specifically is created to do just that, exclude.
We began as one nation under God, and we have gotten so far away from that. That is what I think why we're having a lot of these problems. So we need to repent, we need to wake up, we need to quit playing this game. And if you ask me, here's the answer, folks. Here's the answer right here.
Mr. Johnson.
Rob.
3 years ago, we became the caretakers of a trans grandson who moved in with us due to the bullying that he received in the state of Texas.
I have two students in high school at Yorba Linda High School. They both play sports, and I realize that many of you have already made up your mind regarding this issue of allowing boys to play on girls in girls' sports and allowing boys to be in girls' bathrooms. I'm begging you to reconsider. It shouldn't be a political issue. It's common sense.
On the resolution on the agenda tonight, everyone should vote no because it is not in a school board's purview to place bans on transgender girls in sports. Doing so is illegal by California law. It invites lawsuits and removal of girls' teams from CIF.
My name is Victoria Michaels. I'm not a parent, but I do have a precious goddaughter. The thought of her playing soccer and having a boy knock her down sends shivers through my body. The idea that you should be protecting students and not supporting Title IX is totally shameful.
They may be different from you, but they are not unworthy of dignity, respect, and the protections conferred by California state law and Ed Code. Trans athletes did not lead to our $12 million budget shortfall. Please vote no on Resolution 2423.
I was able to watch a biological boy compete against biological girls, and he jumped 11 feet more than most of the girls in that category. There were 19 girls competing, and this biological boy got the medal over the girls because he jumped 3 to 11 feet more than most of the girls in that category. Last year, he competed against the biological boys. He came in 15th place.
Males have 20 times more testosterone than females. They have more body mass, more strength, and more speed. Even when they are put on hormones to transition, the biological males still have a physiological advantage over the girls. The trans people make up 0.5% of the general public.
All I keep hearing is a lot of empathy for the trans student, but I don't hear any for biological girls that are here. I keep hearing people talking about a trans student who came to the previous meeting, a trans student who is now third in the country in his division, the same student who will be competing against the students that are here in your Belinda. So it is your problem, I guess, if that's how you want to say it or word it. You have to be concerned because now the girls that are here in your district will be affected by a biological boy competing against them.
I urge you to support girls in their sports programs, and anyone with a twig and berries be kept in boys' sports.
You have been warned. This is your second, so I'm going to ask you to be removed.
Dictator.
Go away to him, because I warned him before when he didn't stop. So this is your second warning, and I'm asking you to leave. And then you, sir, have been warned. Okay.
So essentially, what you have here is basically allowing men in women's sports. That's exactly what this is.
I've asked this gentleman to leave.
Both of them?
No, just the one. He was warned earlier during his public comment.
Can you describe what he's wearing?
He's wearing a shirt that says ground. Stand your ground.
He was warned for holding a Jesus sign.
The full armor of God is what it says.
Okay. I'm asking for him.
Why?
Because she hates Jesus.
I don't think that's fair. I think you feel.
Yeah, let him stay.
Okay.
Come on.
You know what? We need to, everyone needs to take a deep breath and calm down, and we will work through this. Transgender students are the most marginalized group. They have the highest suicide rates. And, excuse me.
Shame on you.
You're falling to the 1%. Come on.
And I'm going to
Protect our girls. Shame on you.
Excuse me.
Shame on you.
You've been warned. And I'm going to err on the side of kindness. And I want to support our girls athletes.
You don't.
And so I really like this other resolution because I have seen the differences. I ran on supporting all students. And I want to make sure that we're supporting this. This could all change tomorrow. With the change of the law,
Not
like
you.
their gender.
and things like that.
Not with you.
And I don't know who keeps speaking over there. I can't see you, but you've been, is it the person holding the camera?
No.
There's 3 holding cameras.
I know, that's what I'm trying to figure it out.
It's all 3 of them.
Now, quit it, please. It's true. Quit it, please.
Okay.
Quit it, please.
Let's just respect each other.
Yeah.
We've had a night here where we've discussed bullying and other things, and
She's bullying me.
okay, sir.
Okay, let's just call for the vote then on this resolution.
Well, I'd like to change and alter it.
You gotta vote on it. Well, we need to vote on this, and if you wanna alter it, what are you altering this for? This is not, there's nothing here. This is exactly what the law is right now, so why would we have a resolution? What are we doing with this? What do you wanna change? This was about supporting women's sports.
And this is about supporting women's sports, making sure.
But not the women.
But not the, letting men play in women's sports. Let's vote on this resolution. You've all 3 of you have made your statements, let's vote.
We're personally letting, we're following what the guidelines say.
No, you're not supporting girls.
You're not supporting women's sports.
Don't even get me started on supporting girls.
Cool, let's talk about it.
You already started, Tricia.
Oh, you're right.
I don't know.
There's a motion, there's a second, call the question.
Facilities, the glass ceilings, the uniforms, the everything else that goes
That are
with
all
it.
being broken when
salaries,
biological males
between
compete
NBA,
Madam President, I call for the vote.
Call for the vote. So don't.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
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 Shocker.
USC does not support girls. Pull your children.
Okay. Let's go to,
Well, you filled it
19-1.
1%, didn't you? You crushed it at 1%.
Thank you for leaving. We're gonna move on now to 19.1.
With the liberal majority, this didn't really come as a surprise, but if you ask me, it really all comes down to one thing. Every state in the United States of America today in 2025 has all the same problems. In California, we just have more of it. That's it for today. Really appreciate you guys watching my video. As always, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, or please subscribe to the channel. Always appreciate it, guys. That's what's going on in California. Hey, God bless, take care, and I'll see you all next time.